Since we just did syllables, let's do a little bit of word talk and look at some other words. All right, so remember, syllables are the bites you have to take to say a word. Every syllable has to have a vowel or a vowel sound, or it's not a real syllable.
Teachers, just wanted to let you know you will not be able to use your Think Central or It's Too Late today, HMH, or any of that today. Currently, Ms. Yell said that it is not fixed.
Okay, so that applies to you guys at home too. Did you hear that announcement? No Think Central, so we're going to have a hard time reading in our reader. So make sure you're getting on the bookshelf and you're checking out Gus Takes the Train where I'm reading it to you, because today apparently you're not going to be able to log in and listen to and read it yourself. I'm sorry. So do that. Make sure you're doing Gus Takes the Train on the bookshelf. All right, here's our word. I'm going to do one more word with you. Look at this word. All right, this word has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. It's a longer word than what you've been reading. I do not want you to feel overwhelmed because we have a plan. We have a plan of attack for this word. I always tell my kids if they learn all these things I teach them, it's like putting tools in their toolbox. And then when they get to a word that they can't figure out, they can pull out their tools and work on it. And you don't even need me eventually. You don't need me to tell you anything as long as you remember your little tools in your toolbox. So here we go. Here's our first tool. Find your vowels. Go. I see 2 vowels. I see an I and I see an A. 2 vowels. So are these vowels sitting side by side or are they apart from each other? Yeah, they're apart from each other. They got a couple letters in between them. So every syllable has to have, turn my phone off real quick here so it's not making the noise. Every syllable has to have a vowel, okay? So that being said, I see a vowel, I see a vowel. How many syllables will there be? 1, 2, 2. Easy as that. So I'm going to draw 2 boxes. These are my bites, sort of like my big square spoons I'm going to eat with. Those don't look very, you know what? Let's make them look like spoons because that might be easier to remember. Our bites of our words. I'm going to draw spoons. Check it out. So here's my first spoon, just the part where my word sits. Okay, and here's my next spoon. And I just drew the part that you take the bite off of. We'll just make them circles. How about that? That would probably be easier. Circle. And a circle. Bear with me. Circle, circle. There's our spoons. The end of our spoon, it kind of makes a circle and you go and you bite on it. That's the part I drew. So I'm going to put down my vowel. I'm going to put down my other vowel on my spoon to take the bites of the words, the syllables. Now I bring down my other letters. Okay, so I have my words divided up into bites. Now we're going to look at each bite and see if we can figure it out. Our first bite has a G blocking the I. That's a closed syllable. That means that I cannot go through the door and say its name. So it has to say I. Let's read it. Z. Ig. Zig. The next one has a G blocking the A from the end of the syllable. That means it's a closed syllable. The door has been shut. He can't go through and say his name. So he says ag, zag, zig, zag. What's your word? Zigzag. All right, you guys are awesome. So we'll be doing some more of these and also some different kinds of word talk and some more spelling challenges. So be ready for that tomorrow.